Here's the most interesting thing that I think Sophie said that many people did not pick up on yesterday. She was asked, or she commented about Caitlin Clark's status and saying it was day to day. I think there's something to be read into these comments. Let's play that clip.
Everyone keeps asking, everyone's like, and I'm like, literally, she doesn't even know. Like, it's just like a day by day legit type of thing. And so, yeah, she's close, but like, you also have to remember, like, she could be playing if it wasn't in the WNBA by now, but like at this level, with how deep and like how good people are nowadays in our league, which is the best it's ever been, like you can't just be good. You have to be on top of your game. And so just trying to get her back in game shape, I think, is what they're trying to do. But like again, it's literally a day by day. I'm not holding out any information. I just literally don't know.
Caitlin Clark and someone in her camp, father, mother, agent, somebody in her camp is like, hey, the way the WNBA is treating you makes no sense. The way Nike is treating you makes no sense. And so she's got a circle around her agent, some woman that she works closely with. It's like, hey, you and the Indiana Fever aren't really on the same page. You and the WNBA aren't really on the same page. We have seen what the NBA, when Magic and Larry came into the league, from David Stern to all the owners, they went into a partnership of, hey, how can we milk Magic, Larry, and grow the league? And then they learned from that. And when they were presented Michael Jordan, they took it even to another level of like, how can we milk this? Hey, you know what? All this hand checking and all this, we got to start adjusting rules to give Michael more freedom. We can't let these Jordan rules exist. This is a rocket ship that can take us to the moon. And so there's another partnership between Michael Jordan and David Stern, and everybody went the same direction. And it pissed the Detroit Pistons. My buddy, Isaiah Thomas, pissed them off. Everybody in the league could see like, hey man, they're favoring Michael Jordan, and David Stern, and then blocked out all the noises because, man, it's going to lead us all to a big bag of money and more relevance and traction, and they did it. The WNBA has made it clear, and the Indiana Fever, to me, have made it clear, hey, we're not in this all together. Caitlin Clark has her team of people. We have our team of people. And we're in a knockdown, drag-out war. We're going to break Caitlin Clark. And I think it's because, again, when you've gone 30 years and making money has never mattered, well, don't expect in year 31 or year 30 that money is going to matter now. No, this is about a message we're trying to send out. And here I go. I got my tinfoil hat on, but it's just what I think. And to a lot of people, I won't sound crazy. This league is about the LGBTQ and setting up lesbian women as icons for your children. Correct. And Caitlin, until we can get you fully on board with that message, we're not leaning into you. And so we're going to bring in a coach, Stephanie White, who was just like you. Attractive little white girl from the Midwest, led her high school team, made them interesting, went to a home state college, Purdue, like you went to Iowa, led them to a national championship, came out of college, married to her high school sweetheart. We got her in this league, and we got her in this culture, and we got her up out of that marriage, and now she's dating Lisa Salters, and she's right where we want you, because that's what this league is about. And the front office, people at the top, they're about that message. Stephanie White's about that message. DeWanna Bonner. And I like Natasha Howard. She tweets out a lot of Bible scripture. Natasha Howard, I like you. But you're on that LGBTQ Alphabet Mafia deal as well. And it's like, I see this as, until they break Caitlin Clark, there's always going to be a mystery around what's really going on. and who really has her back and who's really about building a business as opposed to promoting a message. And the WNBA is a lesbian league that values the lesbian message far more than making money. Your reaction to that?
Yeah, I call it the WNBA gay. I mean, I had to tell my 12-year-old, I always thought, like, I always wanted my daughter to play basketball, right? I got a 12-year-old daughter, and she got some height on her. And now after watching the WNBA gay, I'm like, no way. This not it. Just for you to be as great as you can be, to get to a league that's filled with lesbians and all of this propaganda and narratives they push with this Black Lives Matter, all of this type of stuff. No, I don't want my daughter in this league. And like you said, this is bad for kids, man. Caitlin Clark doesn't represent what they represent, like you said. And that's why Nike and all of these, they backing away from her. And think about this too, Jason. I was just thinking about this the other day. If Caitlin Clark's shoe drop tonight, it's going to sell out in the blink of an Angel Reese eyelash. I keep telling you. It's going to break Michael Jordan's numbers. It's going to do MJ numbers. Think about that. It will do it. Nobody does MJ numbers, not when it comes to basketball shoes. and Caitlin, she would do Michael Jordan numbers. She will break his numbers. What do you think about that?
I think she would be the only person that could challenge Michael Jordan. And I think there won't be a shoe release until she can't. And there does seem what's transpired this season is damaging Caitlin Clark's brand. And it's I'll give you one other little thing that happened. The Indiana Fever sent out a tweet promoting Kelsey Mitchell for league MVP. And I don't think they did that last year for Caitlin Clark. And I'm not saying, I don't know where Kelsey Mitchell stands on the Alphabet Mafia, any of that. I like Kelsey Mitchell. She was very close to her father. She honors her father. He was her basketball coach and all that. I like Kelsey Mitchell. And I think she's had a great season. I don't think she's the MVP of the league. But I think the Indiana Fever seem more comfortable celebrating Kelsey Mitchell than even Caitlin Clark. And it doesn't make sense to me. And I think Kelsey Mitchell, y'all sat and listened to me. I'm going to defend Kelsey Mitchell until the wheels come off. I think she's the perfect two guard for Caitlin Clark to play alongside of. I think there's a lot of symmetry between these two. I'm always going to defend Kelsey Mitchell. But I just found it fascinating that the Indiana Fever seem a bit more comfortable celebrating Kelsey Mitchell than Caitlin Clark. Some of that is, hey, there's no backlash. If we celebrate Caitlin Clark too much, it's going to create jealousy in the locker room. Then clean up your locker room. Get any of the people that have a problem with celebrating Caitlin Clark, get them up out of your locker room. You don't need them. You can build a team that wouldn't have a problem with that, and you could break. Let's say Kelsey Mitchell has a tiny bit of a problem with Caitlin Clark. Wouldn't surprise me. She's a woman. She's a competitor. If you've been on the team, you know star players have a bit of a problem. Break Kelsey Mitchell, not Caitlin Clark. And there is some breaking of Caitlin Clark that has to go on in terms of like understand like, hey, baby girl, you playing with some girls that can get a bucket. So I'm not saying Caitlin Clark is perfect, but I would be building the team around Caitlin Clark's personality, and I would be in partnership with Caitlin Clark more than these other players and this whole WNBA gay agenda. And so this everything about this season as it relates to Caitlin Clark has been baffling, and the only explanation I feel totally confident in, the WNBA the Indiana Fever are not on the same page with the most important player that's ever entered their league, and they're trying to break her. I think that is clear as day. Don't miss a second of Fearless. Hit that like button and subscribe to keep up with our latest content.